Hey guys, welcome to this N8N course with LinkedIn. Now, inside this course, I will going to go and teach you about N8N from start. I will going to start and teach you everything from basic. So even if you are the person who is not from, let's say, any tech background, still you guys can follow this course. So the course will going to cover first of all the basics of N8N and automation and nodes. Okay, and after that we will going to teach you how you can set up N8N, and then we will going to learn about nodes, and then using LinkedIn practical example. Okay, we will teach you the concept of N8N and how it works. So LinkedIn will be just an example to teach you guys how N8N works. Okay, so practically step by step we will going to cover each and everything from the basics, meaning what is AI agent, and we will also share practical stuff. We will set up and host our N8N, okay, inside our own server. Then we will teach you the concept of credentials, nodes, and then we will end up with teaching you the real practical example how you can use N8N step by step with the LinkedIn practical example. So inside this example, you will be able to have your form, and just by typing the topic, you will be able to automate the tasks, and it will going to create a complete post which will going to have a text and the image. So just by writing the topic and click on submit button, you will be able to automate all the tasks in the LinkedIn, and you will be able to create post, okay, with text and image, all using AI, using N8N. So everything we will going to teach you from scratch. So if you guys are interested, so make sure this course will be very much valuable for you. So watch it from starting to end. Guys, so now we will going to start with N8N LinkedIn free course. Okay. So my dear friends, first of all, I will go with very basics. So we will going to cover a lot of things, okay, about, let's say, basics, okay, of N8N and automation, and then we will teach you about the setup, okay, how you can set up N8N, and then we will going to focus on how you can automate your LinkedIn post, okay, complete with AI. So this will be a very powerful course, and step by step you will not only going to learn about LinkedIn automation, plus you will also be able to learn about N8N guide, okay, step by step, and we will going to use the example of LinkedIn to learn it, okay, and it will be complete free course. So let's go ahead and uh, talk about the basics. So when we talk about the automation, so guys, automation is what? Okay, it basically help you to replace manual repetitive tasks. Okay, so guys, whenever we want to do some manual tasks again and again, okay, so let's say if you do one particular task, like every day you come to LinkedIn, you just click on create post, and you manually do this, you manually, let's say, search for image, upload it. So this takes lots of time. Okay, so what we can do, we can just automate the same tasks with N8N, or I can say automation. Now when we talk about, let's say, LinkedIn example, okay, for the N8N, so every time we have to click on create, we have to, let's say, start a post, and we have to, let's say, write. First of all, we have to think ourselves that, okay, what we have to write, and for that you will waste another minutes, okay, to do that. And after that you will going to attach a video or media, okay, in form of images and all. But this particular tasks, you have to do it manually every single day, so it will take lots of time for you. So how we can avoid doing this particular thing? Okay, so my dear friends, so for that reason we do automation. Okay, so we basically use some tools like N8N. So it's basically a automation platform which you can see right now. Of course, don't worry, we will teach you how you can set up N8N. So using N8N, you can basically set up, or I can say you can basically, learn about set up N8N, but this is how your platform will going to look like about N8N. Don't worry, we will show you that. So it's basically a drag and drop AI agent. Okay, so without coding, you can just drag and drop and you can build your automation. It will hardly going to take few minutes. Okay, by the way, the best thing is that if we just talk about the pricing and all, so if you want to use anything, so they have a cloud version which is free for 15 days, but you can also use it for free forever if you self-host it. Okay, so anytime community version is lifetime free if you self-host it. We will going to talk about it, but just understand N8N is a platform that help us to do automation, and this automation allow us to replace the manual repetitive tasks. Okay, so this saves lots of our time. Now when we let's say talk about let's say AI agent. Okay, so when we let's say talk about AI agent, AI agent means you can just assume it like a robot. Okay, so let's say we humans have brain and body part. So when we talk about let's say brain, so our brain basically help us to think, understand, and it suggests action. But when we talk about particular actions, okay, brain can only suggest action, but it cannot perform any action. So to perform any actions, we need the body part like let's say hands and legs. It basically implement all the suggested action by the brain. For example, let's say if I go with uh, remote TV. Okay, wait, mm, let me just search it. So let's say this is a TV remote. Okay, now let's say I want to turn on the TV. Okay, so first assume it, our brain will going to tell you that okay, to turn on the television you need to click on the power button. So what right now happening is that your brain is thinking and trying to understand, and it is telling you that hey, if you want to turn on the television you need to click on this button. So that task is performed by your brain, but your brain cannot come and it cannot press the power button, right? So it will take the help of your body part to implement that action. So you will use your hands, fingers, and click on this button to turn on the television. So that's why to perform any action, okay, as a human we require both brain and body part. Similarly, when we talk about AI agent, so it is very similar. Okay, so what it does is that it is assume it like a robot. So this robot has a brain. So that brain, okay, in AI agent we call that as a LLM AI models. Okay, so like just assume that we humans have brain naturally, but there are many big companies who have built their own artificial or AI brain. Okay, so this type of a brain are very powerful and very smart as compared to we humans, and we generally call that as a LLM AI models. Okay, and the second thing is that AI agent. So like here if we talk about this robot, so it also has some hands and legs, so you can assume them as a tools. Okay, so tools we have, let's say what is anything, so it is a automation tool, right? So let's say as we have mentioned that N8N is a tool. Okay, so whenever you want to perform any task, so you use these automation tools like N8N. This allow you to do the particular tasks. Okay, but to do any particular tasks as well we need brain. So for brain we will going to use LLM AI models, and they both together combine, and you can call that as a robot, or I can say AI agent. So that is what the meaning I have written here. So AI agent is basically the mixture of LLM AI model, which is a brain, okay, and tools. So tools are basically N8N, okay, in our case. So they both together combine LLM and tools, and they form AI agent, which help us to create the automation. So in nutshell, just try to understand, my dear friends, that whenever we build our automations, okay, whenever let's say we build any sort of automation, so every single time we will going to use AI agent inside our automation. So let's say this is the automation we will going to build. Okay, so here we have used AI brain. We will going to talk about it, don't worry for now, but this is the concept of AI agent. And now after, my dear friends, we will going to teach you that about the AI agent. Okay, we have already discussed what AI agent is, but my dear friends, it's very much important for you that when we talk about, let's say, AI agent, so it has the term AI. So AI full form is known as artificial intelligence. Now guys, this is a complete separate topic, and by the way, let me tell you that we have created a free course for you guys. Okay, so this free course of artificial intelligence, we will going to cover plenty of the concepts like what is NLP, LLM, which is nothing, just a AI brain, which we have already told you. Prompt is basically the command which you give to the AI tools. Okay, for example, let's say if you go to, maybe let's say, uh, chat gpt. Once you go to chat gpt, if you you might know that it's a AI tool. So if you write here hi, so it will going to give you the response. So guys, whenever we write any questions or instructions or give command to any AI tool, so that is what it is known as prompt, right? So hope you guys have understood. Prompt means the command which we give to AI. Then we have the tokens, and we have a API. So my dear friends, I have already provided you a complete, let's say, a free course on AI. So how you can access it? So it's not totally compulsory where you can do plenty of things without this AI course, but just an extra bonus. If you just go to kukucourses.com, just search here Kuku courses and go to kukucourses.com website. Okay, once you go here, so this is a website which you guys can access right now. Once you go to this website, you can simply click on the courses. Okay, and in the search, just search for AI. Once you do that, you will going to find a free AI course, which is this one, AI course for beginners. Tap on it, and here we have covered plenty of concepts like NLP, LLM, AI models, prompt engineering, and API, and much more. So simply click on the start course button. So if you want to learn it, you can always go to our website, and it's a suggested full course for AI. Okay, in case if you want to learn it, so it's not mandatory for this N8N AI agent course. But of course, if you have the knowledge of it, it would somehow be more effective for you to grab the concepts of AI agent. But for this course, it's not necessary. But of course, if you have time, so make sure that you spend time on this free course for the AI. And by the way, our website also has lots of free course, so you can again go to courses, and in the courses, tap on it, click on free courses, and you can watch other free courses like Elementor course, WordPress course, data analytics courses like Power BI course, Tableau, Canva course. Okay, and if you click on the second page, you can just check for more amazing courses like API course. Okay, data analytics course, WordPress endpoints, blogging free course. Okay, you can build your SaaS AI tools website. Okay, inside WordPress. So for that we have another course, and email marketing free course, Google Blogger free course, and many more. So you can just explore our website in case if you want to learn more. So this is a mini thing which I want to tell you, may help you. Okay, now my dear friends, we will going to talk about the setup of N8N, which is something very important for you to understand. And if you will going to notice at the very starting, we have mentioned that anytime you can use it in their cloud means their web. Okay, in their web, and you can also self-host it, and you can use anything for lifetime free. Okay, so two options you have. So that is what we have told you, that anything is available in the web version, that means in their website. So just go to anything.io, click on it, and this is their website. You can simply go to the pricing, and once you go to the pricing, my dear friends, so here you guys can see that it will going to cost you $20 per month, which is expensive. And also you will going to get limitations like only 2.5 thousand executions. Now what is this? So see, my dear friends, when we will going to teach you about our automation, so our automation will start at this point. Okay, our automation will going to start from this particular point, and it will going to end here, right? So guys, see, when it will start here and when it will end, so it will be counted as a one execution. Again, if you run this automation second time, it will be second execution. Again, if you run this automation third time, it will be third execution, right? So this is what the execution is all about. So N8N, if you even go for the cloud version, that means N8N official website, okay, and if you just grab the deal, okay, approx $22, it is in euros, but approx $23 it will going to cost per month. But the thing is that it is expensive, first of all, because it will cost you more. Second thing is that you are also getting the limited executions, and if you want more you have to pay them more, so which is problem. So the best solution is that when we deal with N8N is to avoid this N8N, okay, cloud version, okay, because it is limited, okay. And second thing is that even if you want more, so you need to pay more to get more, let's say, executions, and you will end up paying, let's say, $20 per month minimum. But the same thing you can just do almost for free. That means the N8N, which is costing you approx $20 per month, so that N8N could be free for you, okay. That means there is a N8N community version which is absolutely free for you to use. All you need to do is that you need to install this community version on your server, okay. So you can use your, let's say, VPS server maybe. So on your server you need to install N8N, and all you need to pay is the server cost. So $5 per month you need to pay, okay, just for your server. And inside this server you can use or install your anything, and you can use it lifetime. And the best thing is that it is unlimited. That means all the executions and the workflow all are unlimited, okay. So in case if you don't know what workflow is, so workflow is the, you know, place where we build our automation. So you can see, let's say, these are all the workflows. So you can see that I created a LinkedIn job scraper. So basically it is a workflow. So each workflow you can build one automation, okay. So for example, let's say if you want to build a new workflow, let's say if I click on create workflow, so I will be able to create a new workflow, okay, here. So workflow is a place where you build AI agent and automation. So the best part is that it is unlimited, okay, in community version, and it is also free, and all the benefits which you are getting here, okay. So all you will going to get it for free, okay. All you just need to pay is the cost of server, okay, which is approx $5. That's it. And the process is very easy. Of course, even we are using it our own server. So you can see here. So if you see, let's say we are using it on our own server. So if you can notice, it is installed on our own server on our own domain, so which is safe. No one can access your data, so which is another benefit. Process are, you know, sort of a very simple. All you need to do is to get a domain, okay, very cheap, and VPS will just going to cost you $5 per month. See, after all, you need to make the payment whether you use, let's say, anything website. So every time you need to pay, whether you use anything official cloud version or even in the self-host, you need to pay. But paying less is more beneficial for us, and where we get unlimited functionality, right? So if you are interested, so of course it's totally up to you if you want to install it on, or if you want to use it in anything cloud. So you can just simply get started, okay. Both will work the same way, okay. And the second option you have is to install on all servers. So that is what we will teach you. So just get your domain, get your VPS server, and then we will install Coolify in VPS, and then we will install anything in Coolify in just one click. So this is the process we will going to follow for the setup, okay. Everything we will going to teach you, from getting domain to getting VPS and complete setup. Don't worry, we do not require any sort of a coding. Just by step we will be able to teach you without any coding or tech skills, okay. So don't worry about anything, right? So this is all I wanted to teach you, and we will going to use one amazing company which is known as Coolify. So you can just search for coolify.io. This basically allow you to install any powerful applications including anything, okay, just with one click. So you don't have to worry about any coding and all, okay. And the best part is that right now I'm telling you, just for $5 you will be able to install anything on your own server. But on the same server, okay, you can install anything plus you can install any other services. So let's say if you will going to notice here, if you will going to, let's say, notice, sorry, wait, here. So here you can see that we have one N8N installed here, and same on the same server we have another N8N installed. So you can install the multiple, I can say, N8N on the same server, even other applications like WordPress, MongoDB, and much more inside this same $5 plan. Okay, so it's very affordable, and you can even use it for multiple purposes. So let's not waste time, and if you are interested, so watch the other videos of the process how to set up the N8N. Now the very first thing we will going to do is to get a domain. So domain is basically what? It's a basically address of your website. So for example, let's say you want to visit Apple's website, so you will type apple.com, okay, to go to the Apple's website. So domain is what? Domain is this apple.com and so on. This basically help the user to take the user to any particular website. So you need to get a domain name, which is very much important. Now let's see how we can get a very domain name. Okay, so guys, you can type this. Okay, as you can see in the screen, everything in small, my dash link.in slash name chip. Okay, everything in small. I will also going to attach the link below, so you can click on it and you can go to the Namechip's website. And now you need to get a domain name. Okay, now domain name, you can just, some people get the domain name on the basis of their name. Some people do the or get the domain or search for the domain which are related to their business. Okay, so whatever you want to, just search for the domain if it's available or not. For example, let's say my surname is Lunhare, and let's say I want, let's say, lunhare.com. If I click on search, so it will tell you whether that domain is available for you to get or not. So Namecheap is searching for it. Okay, and let's wait, and you can see that lunhare.com is already taken by someone else. So Namecheap will also going to suggest some alternatives which you can also get. So whatever domain name you want to get, you can go ahead, type it. Okay, like let's say I type maybe let's say anything you want. Okay, for example, let's say Kuku backend. Okay, something like this, and let's say I get that domain. Okay, so whatever you do that, just go ahead, whatever you love. Okay, you can also see the prices, just click on add to cart and purchase it, go to checkout and just make the payment. Okay, like it will ask you about your how many years you want to register. Okay, so if you go with the more longer period, more discounted or more amount of the money you can save. Okay, so make sure you do that, and after that you can just click on confirm order. Okay, and then you guys can go ahead and take the domain name. Okay, so it's somehow very easy. Just put your card details and then click on continue button, and you will be able to purchase it. And after you purchase the domain, so again you can just go to the same link which I have told you, my-link.in slash namechip. You can just go to account and you can just go to the domain list, and this is where you guys can see the domain you have purchased. So for example, I have purchased this kukubackend.com. I can click on the manage button here, and I can go ahead and work with the advanced DNS. I will going to show you that how it will going to work. Okay, but it's very simple, and whatever, let's say, record you see, you can just delete that, like in case if you have any record. Now how that will going to work, we will going to teach you each and everything, but this is how you can get the domain name. Okay, VPS server. Okay, so we will going to get a VPS. Now there are plenty of VPS servers, okay, like DigitalOcean. Okay, let's say DigitalOcean. And the thing is that, my dear friends, they are all are very expensive. If you see their pricing plan, you will going to find all of them sort of a very expensive. okay, very, if you see it here, you can see they charge too much high. If you just go for this link hostinger.com/bing commerce, hostinger will also going to make the things very much expensive for you. So let me show you guys. Okay, so if you just go to the services, click on VPS hosting. Okay, and you will going to notice we have here, let's wait. Okay, it's taking little bit amount of time. You can see for 399. Okay, wait, let me just show you in the dollars. It's too much, by the way. Okay, so what is the best VPS I recommend you? Okay, let me show you that as well. Wait. Hmm, let's wait. It's taking little bit amount of time. Okay, hostinger, come on man, be fast. And we have also Walter. Okay, so also if you see the pricing of it, it's still it's too much. You can say it's starting from $6 and only $5 and 4 GB of RAM and only 50 GB of storage, which I believe is too expensive. Okay, so what we can do is that we can use this particular VPS server. Okay, you can just type everything you see on in the screen. Everything is small. My dash link.in/contabo. I will also going to attach the link below. So just type this link, my-link.in/contabo. Everything in small in your browser. Okay, and after you have done this, okay, so you will just visit to the Contabo's website. This just make sure that if you're totally new, so you can just sign up. Okay, and after you just do sign up, okay, make sure sign up with put your email and password. And if in case if you already have the account, you can just click on login here. Okay, and wait, let me just log in, and you can see that I'm inside the Contabo server. Okay, so currently they are testing, okay, with their new platform, that is the new.contabo, but maybe in future you may see the new interface. So just click on this for now, click on this new.contabo.com, and after this click on create and just get a new VPS server. Okay, and you will going to find it very cheap. Okay, so let's wait. You can see it will just start for $4. Just go select here the VPS server. By the way, if you just go to the cloud VPS, there are plenty of options, and you can see just for $4 per month they are offering 8 GB of RAM, which you cannot see here in their $5 plan. They are just offering 4 RAM. You can see all are very expensive, so that's why I prefer to go with the Contabo, by the way. So just select the plan you want. Okay, you can select $4, or even if you're not sure, so you can just select the base one, and in future you can upgrade it in just one click. So let's select the base one. Okay, and after this I recommend you guys to go with the 12 months. Okay, which is very much important. Okay, because in the 12 months you will basically going to save a lot. But of course I'm just teaching you guys, so I will just go with the 1 month, but you have to go with the 12 months to save a lot of money on it. Okay, and here make sure storage everything should be by default. Okay, you don't have to do anything. And here just scroll down, just select your root password. So for example, let's say if I go to the notepad, and let's say I will just going to go with the, let's say, root password. Okay, so for example I will going to select the root password. Okay, let's say Pulify123. Okay, so this is the password I want to keep for my root password, so I will select this. But remember, whatever password you keep it here, so save it somewhere else, because in future we will going to need it. Okay, and after this just click on the next button, and after that just put all the details, okay, like your name and all, and click on next button and make the payment. You will see something like this, so you can put I protect my data myself. Okay, and after this you can see, you can review your order, and with the text you can see this much it will cost. Click on order and pay, and then you are good to go. Just wait for a few seconds. Okay, and boom, you can see order has been received. Awesome. Now what you guys can do is that you can just go to your control panel, just refresh it, and you will going to see one more server over here that has been added. Okay, it can takes few minutes. Okay, for this to work. Okay, so just wait. Okay, and also in your email you will going to get all the details like the IP address and all. Okay, so it will take little bit amount of time. Okay, so as the server is totally new, so it will just going to take few minutes. Okay, to add it to your platform. Okay, so after some time you can start to see that particular server over here. Okay, now let's refresh it again. Okay, so because I have got my login details in my email, so you will see that. Okay, and you will also be able to see your server will be here. Awesome, it's saying running. Okay, the one which I have got here, you can just tap on it and you can just uh, write the display name whatever you want. For example, let's say Qualify VPS hosting, something like this, anything you want. Confirm it, and boom, you're good to go. And in this way you have set up your system. Okay, now once we have our system VPS running, so make sure that whatever IP address you have, you just copy it and save it here in your notepad, whatever notepad you are using. Okay, and now guys, to manage this we require SSH. Okay, so what is that? So you can basically search for termites. Okay, on your browser, just go to this website termites. Okay, it's a very simple, and why I want you to use it, because it can be operated in all devices like Mac OS, Windows, Linux, iOS and Android. So just sign up. Let's say I already have the account, so I will just log in. Whatever the case it is, after you sign up or log in, it will take you to the account, and from bottom you guys can just download the Windows, Mac, Linux, whatever you want. Just download it. Okay, and then you guys are good to go. After you just download it, okay, you guys can basically use the termite. So you can see after you install it, so this is how it will look on your system. If you're a Mac, just search for the termites in your spotlight, or if you're on the Windows or anyone, just search for termites. Just open this app, it will look something like this. Click on the new host from the top and just go, and whatever IP address you have, just copy it, which you have got from the Contabo, paste it over here. Okay, you can just label it, let's say Qualify server, anything you want, and after this click on the connect button. It will ask for the username, so by default right now we have a root. Click on continue and save. It will give you the permission. Click on add and continue. Password, so we have set the password, this one, root password. Whatever password you have set, just paste that here while you have purchased the Contabo. Okay, and after this you are logging to the system. Now we need to set up the Qualify. So for that, just go to Qualify, just go to Qualify's website here, and just go to docs at the top. Okay, click on get started, go to the installation, and you will see this particular code. Just copy it like this, go here, and by the way, to paste it you have to use this command on your system, control plus shift plus V. Okay, just press it control shift V, and this is how it will. Click on enter, and automatically you will going to see it will start to download the Qualify, and in very few minutes you will going to see the Qualify will be installed on your server. Okay, without any problem, just with one particular script. And see guys, after few minutes it has been installed and it's saying congrats. Okay, Now after this, we have done this, we have set up the Coolify. Okay, if you will see here, we have this link over here, you can see this. Okay, so just copy this, press Ctrl Shift and C to copy it. Just go to your browser, go ahead, paste it, click on enter, and you will see the Coolify will be here. Awesome, right? And by the way, you can close unnecessary tabs which we do not require. Okay, so you can see it will just going to show your Coolify over here. You just need to register it. By the way, to copy the link, uh, it's very simple. By the way, Control Shift and C, to copy it and just paste it in your server. Then it will look like this. Just write the name, whatever you want. Let's say I put it, let's say Coolify, email, password. Let's say I want to put the same password to avoid any type of a confusion, but whatever you put, okay, make sure you save it somewhere else. Click on register. Okay, okay, so let's go ahead. I will put the Coolify password like this. Coolify password with one symbol. Let me just use this one. But as I have mentioned, whatever you use, make sure that you guys save it somewhere. Okay, so it's done. It will onboard you. Just wait couple of few seconds. I guess my net is little bit slow, but let's not worry about anything. Okay, uh, never. Click on get started button. Click on next. Click on localhost. Okay, so Coolify can operate in both of them. Click on create new project. Click on let's do it. Okay, so uh, let's wait. Now if you click on project, okay, so my first project, by the way, you can just accept, disable this pop-up. Now let's after we have done and set up Coolify. Okay, so now this is how basically you can set up Coolify, nothing complicated over here. Okay, now after we have set up the Coolify, let's go and attach the domain. So remember, we have this domain name, so make sure whatever domain name you have purchased, just go to the domain list. Again, I am showing you. Okay, just go here, whatever domain name you have, just click on manage. And after you have done this, you can just come over here, click on advanced DNS, and whatever you have, you can delete the record. Let's say let's attach the domain. Click on settings and let's wait. Here you can see the URL. So here what you guys can do is that you can create a record. Okay, so for example, my URL will be like this: https colon column and then whatever domain name you have. Let's say in my case it's kukubackend.com. so this is the domain name I want, but I want the Coolify panel to be installed in subdomain. Okay, so what I can do is that I can create a record. Okay, and here let's say I can put, let's say, Coolify like this, whatever your IP address. So for example, let's say what was your IP address. So our IP address is this one. Just copy it, go here, paste it here, and just click on the save button. You see this tick mark, tap on it, and that record will be added. By the way, it takes Namecheap few minutes to set it. So I will also going to write this same one here, Coolify dot https Coolify dot your domain name, and you can just name it, let's say whatever you want. Let's say Coolify like this. Save it up, and by the way, you can also set your time zone if you want to. And now if you try to open this link in your browser, it will take little bit amount of time for the Coolify to work on this domain, but do not worry, everything will be properly done. Meanwhile, you can just check here some backups we have, some transactional emails we have, some oath one, okay, and plenty of other configurations. But let's just go here and let's again check it. But it will take approx it can take approx 24 hours to set it up. But this is how you can just set up the domain, okay, very easily on your server. Okay, now you can click on the dashboard, and one more thing, by the way, you can also just click on a record here and just put your host, let's say @ and same IP address you can put here, okay, which you have. Click on save changes. So just do this, okay, do not worry about it. Let's do that. Let's point it to the VPS server, okay. And let's say if you just again try, after some time it will start to work, okay. Can see after some time I try to refresh and you can see it worked. Now whatever email ID you have put, password you have set, let's say my Qualify password was this, I will just copy it, paste it here, click on login button, and I will be able to log into my Qualify dashboard with my custom domain. You can see it over here, you can see, okay. And that's how you can access now Qualify, and this is how we have set up the Qualify, okay, with our custom domain, okay. Very simple and easy. Now you can easily deploy apps and application whatever you want to. By the way, if you just go to projects, so guys, project means if you just understand the Qualify, okay, so we create projects, okay, and inside this project we can build as many as resources, okay. So for example, let's say the project one, let's say you can create, let's say, which is related to websites, okay, right. You can create that is related to the website, okay. And inside this website project you can, let's say, build unlimited, let's say, WordPress websites, okay. Like you can build, let's say, your e-commerce website, let's say blog website, etc, etc, okay. And let's say you can create, let's say, another projects, okay, another project, and let's say this project could be, let's say, related to email marketing, where you can just put Motic application, or you can build your own SMTP, etc, etc. So what I mean to say is that whatever, let's say, project could be N8N automation, okay, anything. But the thing is that in Qualify allow us to create different projects, okay, and inside the projects we can put as many as resources, okay. So for example, if I click on, let's say, add project, let's say this is something, let's say, related to websites, I can create a project, okay. Tap here and let's say you can see website project has been created. Similarly, let's say I can create, let's say, something related to automations project, and inside it here I can put as many as applications or web apps related to automation like N8N, okay. And let's say I can create more, let's say, database, okay, where I can put, let's say, MongoDB type of a application, okay. If you see and click on project again, database, okay, and so on, right. So this is how amazing it is. Let's say we create, let's say, for the email marketing, let's say, okay, let's say you can put here, let's say, Motic and other email marketing applications. So this is the way Qualify help us to arrange all the applications very easily, okay, in the Qualify. And this is basically how you can set up the Qualify, okay. And the last thing, guys, hope you guys have understood about Qualify. Now when we talk about Qualify, so it's not only about deploying it, but if you just go to the site we have, just go to the courses here and just search for Qualify, okay, in our website, and you will going to see we have a Qualify self-managed web hosting tech control, cut cost and no limits. So when you access this course, so this course is about 3 hours 30 minutes, Now the best thing about this course is that this course is completely about Coolify. So whatever you have watched till now, so all the things has been covered inside this course, but the benefit is that we have covered a lot of things like SSH, sudo, two-factor authentication. So if you want to secure your server, because currently you're using root, okay, and root will not going to help you out, okay, your server can easily going to get hacked after some time because root is very common. So how to protect the server, how to take the backups, and throughout the time you will see more and more lectures will be added. By the time when you will come to this course again, you will see backup automatically system will be added to the course. So every single time we will going to add new and new things about Coolify in this course, okay. So the course which you are watching right now is just sufficient for the beginners point of view to set up the Coolify. But if you really want to care about and securing about your server, okay, in the long run and for the long business, make sure that you explore this course, okay. It will really going to help you out, okay. So it's under the membership, you can just get the membership, okay. From the pricing, get membership, and from here you can access the membership from our website, and you can access not only the Coolify course but also other amazing courses we have in our collection, from Jupyter Notebook to Tableau course to Canva course to Build AI Tools course to Google Analytics to WordPress course and many more, okay. So make sure that you explore and explore our website, and also check the library, click on library, and make sure you check the developer kit where we have plenty of things from 100 Python interview question to 200 plus Python project and many more things. So make sure you explore all of them, okay. Now let's go ahead with the N8N, okay. You can, by the way, see what N8N is all about. Let's go here. So N8N is basically a open source automation tool which you can self-host on your system. If you try to buy it from their site, you can see it's too expensive, but you can cut all your cost by installing your N8N automation inside your VPS server using Coolify. So it's very simple and easy. So for example, let's say if I go to the automation projects I created here, if you just go to projects, automation here, now make sure it's selected to production and click on add new resource here, and this time you just have to search for N8N. You can see N8N workflow automation tool, just tap on it. Now make sure you just put here, let's say N8N, okay, save it here. Now if you go here to the settings here, click on the settings in here. Now we first need to point it to the correct one. So what I can do is that I can just go to the domain DNS. I can add a new record, let's say a record this time. Now let's say I want to create automation, automation, okay. And after this IP address, so whatever your server IP address is, just copy it, go here and paste your IP address for your VPS server. Click on save changes button. Awesome. After you have done this, now make sure that you properly remove all this thing. Make it HTTPS, that is important, otherwise you will not going to have the SSL certificate. And then whatever your name is, automation, okay. By the way, whatever domain you have, first you can write that here, okay, or just put automation, sorry, wait here, the main you have created automation, right? So I will just going to write here automation like this, automation dot whatever domain name you have, you can just put that. For example, in my case it's kukubackend.com, just paste it here. Awesome, just save it up. So we are installing this in our subdomain here, and go to the configuration now at here, and you can see now when we deploy the N8N, so it will be on this particular URL. Let's see this in the action. I will click on the deploy button and you will going to see the magic of it. So just wait for a few seconds and you will see the power of Coolify. It will going to install N8N on your particular VPS server, which is the Coolify, okay, very easily. automatically all the automations will run. You don't have to do any manual work. Each thing is automated. Okay, so just wait for it. Okay, and let's wait, it will take some time. Okay, let's wait, not to hurry, just have patience, and I suppose in less than 1 minute it will going to get your N8N automation, okay, inside your system, right? So it's a complete open source. Okay, so if you try to get the N8N, purchase it, it will going to cost you too much. But if you go with your self hosting, it will become very much affordable for you. Okay, so let's wait here and let's see the magic of it. Okay, let's wait, and I believe everything is done. So you can see everything is very automated. You don't have to worry about anything. Let's wait for a few seconds and everything will be done for you. Okay, now guys, you can see that N8N has been started. Okay, now just cross it from the top and make sure the status should be running. You can just refresh it from here. Okay, and also you can also just do the refresh from the top and wait until it shows the healthy. Okay, so it can take little bit amount of time to show the healthy status. Okay, let's not worry about it. So in the backend the Qualify system is working. Okay, and you can see now it has shown healthy. Okay, now you can just tap on the link here and you can just go to the link, and boom, your N8N is live on your server automation. Okay, and you can anytime go to the automation.backend.com, your domain. Let's set it up. Let's set the password. Let me just set the password, let's say this one. Whatever password you want to set, you can set it. Click on next. Boom, you can just describe your company. Wait, let's say it's an e-commerce business owner, let's say myself, whatever you want to. Let's click on get started, click on escape, and you can see N8N is installed on your application. Now you can do as many as automation you want. Everything is inside your server, and the best part is that you can also use the templates of N8N. Okay, and you can just pull it back to your workflow. But this is how you can install N8N, okay, self-hosted on your system very easily, and you can work. So we have taught how you can set up the Qualify and install N8N, okay, on your own server, and you can just do unlimited automations. Now guys, we will going to talk about credentials. So guys, see N8N, when we talk about, let's say N8N, so guys, N8N basically call different apps. That means for anything, all these Gmail, okay, maybe OpenAI or other applications are considered as a apps. Okay, so if you will going to, let's say I feel that you guys have till now set up the N8N. So in N8N, okay, if you go to credentials here, okay, click on it, and once you click on it, so at the top you can see, if you have set up your anything, just go here, click on, let's say, create credentials. And once you do this, so here you will going to see anything will going to show different apps like Affinity, or even you can search for, let's say, Mailchimp. Okay, so Mailchimp is a powerful email marketing application, very popular. So this is also considered as a app. So basically the thing is that basically anything treat all these things, okay, all the applications as a apps. So whenever you want to use anything, or let's say if you want to do any sort of automation, for example in our case it will be LinkedIn. Okay, so LinkedIn will also be considered as a app, okay, for the anything. So if you want to use, let's say, LinkedIn, okay, so guys, all you need to do is to search for LinkedIn. Okay, like this here, and you want and you need to connect your LinkedIn account with N8N, then only you will be able to use it. So click on the continue button, and now it will ask you your client ID and client secret. But question is how you can get them. Okay, that is the question. Once you get your client ID and client secret, so then you will be able to use LinkedIn inside anything. Not only with the LinkedIn, let's say if you go here and let's say if you go ahead to, let's say, MailChimp. So if you want to use MailChimp inside your N8N automation, click on continue button. It will ask you again the client ID and client secret for MailChimp. Now it's not always necessary that every single time it will going to ask you client ID and client secrets. For some apps, okay, for some apps it could be, let's say, API token key. So all the different apps called that is a different way. So if you will going to, let's say, go with the OpenAI. So OpenAI is basically the brain. Remember, I told you that we need, if you want to use tools like anything, so you also have to attach AI model, which is LLM. Okay, so OpenAI is one of them, which basically provide brain, okay, which you can use. So now you can see OpenAI basically just asks for API key. So question is that how you can get this API key. So guys, for all of this problem, we have make things very much simple for you. So you can just go to our website, let's say kukucourses.com. Go here to our website, and once you go to our website, you can just uh, go here to the library, click on the free library. Okay, and once you go ahead with this, you will see something known as this N8N credentials and integrations. By the way, all you need to do is simply click on this view page for this. Okay, once you tap on it, it will now going to show you all the tutorials how you can integrate different apps, let's say Google services, maybe Gmail, Sheets, slides, calendar, etc, etc. So if you want to connect Google services with anything, so simply click on this view button, and it will show you the complete tutorial how you guys can integrate Google with anything. Okay, similarly, let's say if you want to integrate, let's say, OpenAI. So for now I told you that you need AI brain. Okay, so to connect it you need API key. So how you can get the API key for OpenAI? So for that we have a separate tutorials here. OpenAI, just simply click on this view button, and for this LinkedIn tutorial we will going to use this particular OpenAI. So make sure that you watch this video of OpenAI, because this will help you to get the brain to your automation, right? So make sure that this is a tutorial. This will guide you how you can get this API key, so you can easily integrate, and step-by-step procedure has been taught over here. Now the very important thing is that similarly there are other apps like Airtable, Pincode. Now for our case, it would be LinkedIn. So you can connect the LinkedIn personal account as well as company page. So what does this mean? See, when you go to the LinkedIn, okay, so LinkedIn has two things. First is your personal account, okay, where you can personally attach it, and also you have a business account, that is the company page. So in this particular guide which we have over here about LinkedIn, so here we have taught both of them how you can connect them. So simply click on the view button, and it will show you a complete tutorial step by step how you can connect your N8N with LinkedIn. So just pause the video, okay, and just connect these two things. One is the OpenAI. Okay, so just click on this view button and watch the tutorial. And second one is the LinkedIn. Okay, click on the view button and watch the tutorial for it. And you can see in my case, in my main account, I have already connected both of them, which is the LinkedIn, okay, personal and business account both, and the OpenAI, which is a brain, okay, AI brain, which we will going to use it for our integration. So make sure that you guys pause the video and watch these two tutorials about how you can connect LinkedIn with N8N, and the second thing is that how you can connect OpenAI with N8N. Okay, once you do this, then you can continue to watch the tutorial. But just understand, if we talk about uh, the concept of credentials, so just simply understand that we use plenty of different apps, okay, in N8N, okay, inside N8N. So first we need to connect them, then only we will be able to use them. So that is where the credentials are very helpful. It basically allow you to connect different apps inside N8N so that you can automate the different apps inside N8N, and you can create your AI agent and automation. So that is the simplest concept of credentials. So we need OpenAI and LinkedIn. So make sure you watch the tutorial about the credentials. Okay. So now we will going to cover a very important concept which is known as nodes. So guys, nodes basically help you to create AI agent and automation in workflow. Now you have understood what is workflow. So guys, workflow is a place. Let's say if you go to your N8N account, okay, make sure that you attach your credentials, okay, which are very much important for us to integrate about that. That is the LinkedIn, okay, and OpenAI. Okay, so as you all know that we have tutorial here, so make sure that you watch both of them. But once you have your credentials connected, all you need to do is to just click on the workflow and click on create workflow. Okay, so once you click on create workflow, so this is a workflow where we will a sort of a canvas where we will going to build our AI agent. So let's say I can name it automate LinkedIn post with AI. So I just basically name this workflow as this automate LinkedIn post with AI. So if you go to the workflow here, you can see automate LinkedIn post with AI. So every single time whenever you have created any workflow, so you can simply go to any of the workflow and you can start to build. So canvas or I can say workflow is basically a place or canvas where we build actually our AI agent and automation. But nodes are basically a type of bricks or elements that help you to create AI agents and automation inside your workflow. And that is what we have written. Nodes help you to create AI agent and automation inside, or I can say in workflow. Okay. So just understand this concept. Let's say you have a house. Okay. You have a very beautiful house. Let's say if you want to build any house. So what are the different types of elements you need? Let's say you need cement, you need this water, you need cement, okay, you need bricks, and then you need also labor. So all these elements together combine to help you to build a house. Okay, so guys, similarly in when we talk about, let's say, building AI agent and automations, okay, so in that case guys, let's say a robot, if you want to build AI agent and automation, so you need different types of nodes, and these different types of nodes will allow you to build your own AI agent and automation. Okay, so that is the simplest concept. Now there are different types of nodes, which are, let's say, trigger node, action node, AI node, and utility node. So these four nodes combine together to help you to build your AI agent and automation. Okay, so without this particular nodes, you will not be able to build any automation. And when we are creating, let's say, the automation of LinkedIn automate with LinkedIn post with AI, so all these elements are used here. So you can see we will going to use a trigger node, okay, we will going to use AI node, we will going to use utility node, and then we will going to use action node. So all this together will help you to combine and build your AI agent and automation. So just understand things in a very simple way. First one is the trigger. So it basically allow your automation to start. So let's say whenever you want to start your automation, so all you need to do is to click on the plus button. So right now your canvas is empty. So whenever you click on the plus button, it will always ask you what trigger, okay, to choose to start your workflow. Okay, so there are plenty of options like trigger manually, on schedule, on webhook, okay, on form submission, and much more, right? So of course there are plenty one of them we cannot discuss for now, but the thing is that, let's say if I select trigger manually, so if I execute the workflow, so you can see it will start. So how it has started, because it is a trigger manual. It says that whenever you click on this execute workflow button, it will start, and when you open it, it will show you the result. Okay, so let's remove it. Let's say if you want to start, let's say on the basis of a schedule. So let's say if you want to schedule, let's say in every per day, okay, or let's say on every minute. So you can select, let's say in every 5 minutes I want to start my automation. Let's say in every 1 hour, let's say 20 minutes I want to start my automation. So that is a schedule trigger. You can also start automation on the basis of a form. So that is the form we will going to show you right now in our real LinkedIn automation. Okay, but you also have a chat. So let's say if someone will tap on the chat, if you click on back to the canvas over here, so this is a chat node. Now if you want to start it, so all you need to do is that people have to write here hi, click on enter, then only your automation will start. You can see, and when you will open this automation, so it will show you the data that hi is written over here. So there are plenty of ways where you can start the automation, and that is known as trigger. So trigger basically allow you to start your automation. And after this, my dear friends, we have plenty of other nodes like AI node. So if you click on the plus button, now you can see your N8N will say what you want to do next. So let's say you can use AI node. So here you guys can see this is a known as AI node. Okay, so guys, inside this you will going to see all the AI related nodes which you guys can use. So let's say if you open this, so you have plenty one of them like AI agent, OpenAI, okay, and text classifier. So these are all AI related node which we can use, and that is what AI node is. Thus another one is the action node. Action means what action you want to perform. Okay, so guys, action nodes are basically implemented inside apps. So let's say if you want to use maybe any app like Gmail, OpenAI, Airtable, or maybe LinkedIn, so action node will always going to apply on the app. So if you go to here, okay, and if you will going to notice very carefully, after AI you have this action in a app. Now it says that action in a app. So notice here, so whenever you want to do any sort of a action, okay, or perform any action inside any app, so in that case we will going to use this action node. So the thing is that let's say when you go inside this option, so you will see plenty of apps, okay, where which you want to use, so that you will going to see inside the actions, right? And after this we have discussed trigger, action, AI. Then we have something known as utility. Now guys, utility node you will not actually going to see in your anything, but it is the combination of data transformation, core, and flow. So these three, basically this one is the data transformation, second one is the core, okay, and the third one is your flow. So these three together combine to help you to you know uh, uh, combine together as a utility. So now if you will see here, okay, if you go back, so here you can see here we have data transformation, flow, and core. So guys, these three together combine, and you can say it like a utility node. Okay, so this utility type of a node is very much helpful if you want to do or play with the data. So whatever data you have, so if you want to play with the data, so in that case we use this utility node. Okay, so this is what I wanted to tell you. So for example, let's say if you want to, let's say, clean the data, duplicate the data, remove the data, route the data, merge the data, okay, that merge thing we will practically going to see in our LinkedIn example. But just understand, whenever you want to play with the data, okay, so you will always going to use utility, which is the combination of data transformation, core, and flow. So these three combine together to help you to have utility node. Okay, so this is all I wanted to teach you, about this. So let's remove all of them, and we will now practically going to teach you how you can utilize all these four nodes together to build your powerful automate LinkedIn post with AI. Okay guys, let's start to build our automation. So you all know that we need to use different nodes. So nodes are like different elements, like as we have mentioned, to build a house you require cement, bricks, labor together. They all work together to build your house. Same to build any AI agent and automation, we need nodes. So the very first trigger in our LinkedIn example, we will going to use a form. So user will first of all submit the form. Okay, so let's say if you click on the plus button, and here you will see this on form submission option. If you tap on it, so this form basically will capture the data, and that data you can use it for your automation. So for example, let's say the form title, let's say I can ask LinkedIn, okay, topic, okay, and that is what the form description, LinkedIn topic for, let's say, LinkedIn topic, okay. And in the elements you can click on add form element. In the field name you can just write what you want the users to see. So let's say I want users to write, enter topic, okay, for LinkedIn post, like this. Or you can just put it here, uh, enter topic for LinkedIn post, and you can just write here enter topic, okay, like this. And it is a text. If it's a number, all such things, you can put it over here. And you want to make it require, that means we want to make this data require, okay. So if you go back, now let's say whenever you click on this execute workflow button, so it will just going to open a form, and it will ask the users, hey, enter the topic. So you can say LinkedIn topic, enter topic for LinkedIn post, and it is asking to add the LinkedIn topic. So let's say I want for, let's say, uh, email marketing 5, or let's say uh, 3 tips, okay. Let's say that is what I want to create the LinkedIn post all about. When I will click on submit, so you will going to notice your automation will start. Currently what it is showing is that waiting for you to submit the form, okay. So until unless we won't submit the form, automation will not going to start. And that is our first task, is to trigger. We have to start the automation, and that is what the trigger node is all about. It will help you to start the automation. So in our example, it's a form submission, right? So let's go ahead, click on submit button. And once you click on submit button, let's wait, okay. It will take few seconds, 1 2 3, and boom 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 boom, come on. So it will wait, and of course it will going to fire, okay, after a few seconds. Sometimes it takes time, and boom, you can see it fired, and it says workflow executed successfully. And the best part is that if you will see here, our trigger has performed. That means whenever someone will fill the form and submit it, so our automation will start. So you can see automation started. And if you open it, so here you guys can see the topic. So we have asked for enter topic, okay, and user has written email marketing 3 tips, okay. So it has basically, the form has basically captured the data which we have asked from the user. So using this data, okay, we can create our automation. Now once we have created our trigger node to start the automation, now guys, we will going to do is that we will going to take the help of AI, okay. So what we will going to do is that we will take the help of AI, okay. So first we will take the help of AI to generate our text, okay. So that is what we will going to do. So this particular first AI will help us to generate the text. Now if you will going to notice, in this form submission we ask for user about the topic, okay. So this using this topic, we want AI to generate text for this topic. And after this we also want AI uh, to generate image, okay, on the basis of the same topic. So whatever topic user has put, so on that basis we want AI to also generate the image. So that is what we will going to do. So if you remember, user has put or fill the, let's say, topic. Now using this topic data which we have got, we want the automation or AI to create, sort of a text like a caption. So if you go here to, let's say, my company pages for an example, so here you will see, if we just talk about this post, so it has the text and the image, right? So that is what we want the AI to do. So first it will help us to generate text and image. So how you can do, just go back to canvas. Now here you guys can see the plus button, click on it, and we will going to use AI. So just go here to AI node, and right now notice what we are using is that we are using our AI node. Okay, so to get our text and image. Okay, so I will just click on AI, and you can use plenty of things. Let's say this time I will going to use OpenAI. So remember, OpenAI is very important. Okay, so set up the credentials for OpenAI. Okay, so in case if you haven't, so I will click on the OpenAI, and I will click on message a model. So I will tell to AI, that means I will message to a model that hey, generate text on the basis of the topic. So I will click on message a model, and you will see like this. Simply go back, and here you can see message a model. Okay, it will be added here, so you can easily move it here and there like this. Now if you will going to notice, if you open this, right now it's showing error. Why? Because we need to select the model. So just select any model. So currently when I'm recording, GPT-5 is very popular. Okay, so it will show you all the list of models. In case if it doesn't show, again click on it, and let's say I use GPT-5, okay, for an example. And now what I will going to do is that I will going to tell to AI to perform the tasks. So first thing is that topic. Okay, user. So you can see user is the person who has filled the form. Okay, so I will going to just drag and drop the user query. So it topic was this one. Okay, so I can just write here topic like this, and I will going to put this colon something like this, and I will just going to drag. You can see in the schema. So anything is very easy. All you need to do is just drag the topic here, and you can see it will reflect it. So topic right now is email marketing 3 tips. So this is what user, you can see a role user has put. So remember here the role is user. User means the person who has put the topic. Okay, so just assume it like, let's say when we are using maybe chat gpt. So if you use chat gpt, so you are a user of a chat gpt, and let's say here you will going to write the topic, let's say 3 email marketing 3 tips, like this, click on enter. So this is a prompt. Okay, prompt means the question which you have asked to AI as a user. So that is what exactly we did. So as a prompt we have set here 3 email marketing topics, right, or tips, sorry. And as a user, because I'm a user to chat gpt, but in the backend to the system we have to tell AI what to do. So again you see here at the message, and here as a role you can select as a system. So system defines how your AI will going to behave. Okay, so guys, what I can do or write here is that, let's say I can say um, write a short engaging LinkedIn post, only let's say one paragraph, or I can say less than one paragraph about the user, or let's say on user topic. Okay, so see here I have given the command to AI that as a system, okay, what you need to do. So I have given the instructions to AI, the prompt to AI, that you need to write LinkedIn post less than one paragraph. See, I have written the instructions to the AI on the basis of user topic. So this is the user topic. So on the basis of that, you need to write, you know, engaging LinkedIn post less than one paragraph. Okay, as a system I have chosen here. So that's how you can write the role and the user. Okay, so once you do that, you are good to go. Just go back. Okay, so this is the thing we have written as a message model. So we have used AI, you can see, as a text, and you can see here we have used AI to generate the text. Okay, so now let's say if you play it. Okay, so AI will, on the basis of user topic, it will just generate the text. And if you see it played, if you open it up, you can see the AI has generated a powerful LinkedIn topic. You can see on the basis of user topic. Are you email marketing campaign not yielding desired result? Consider these 3 tips. Okay, and you can see it has properly given us 3 tips. Okay, so always remember, my dear friends, one thing very important, that when you use anything, so whatever data has been provided in one node, it will always move to the another node. So let's say this node, okay, this is a node, and after this node we have this node. Okay, so guys, all the information in the previous node data, that will always going to move to the next node. Now what does this mean? So in the on form submission we have this data of topic, so this data and information has moved to the next node, and you can see that here. So this was the on form submission, the previous node data. So anything basically allow you to get the previous data. Okay, and also in the right side it will going to provide you the this particular node data. So right now this AI has performed this topic, okay, this task, and it has generated this for us. Now you can just write here, okay, as a name, whatever you want to. Okay, that's totally up to you. Let's say I can even name it, let's say generate, okay, uh, post text. Okay, so for LinkedIn post, it will generate the text for us, and you can see the name will show up here, generate post text. Now I want, on the same topic, I want to generate the image. Okay, so again I will going to do one thing, is that I will just going to uh, do one thing. I will click on plus button, I will go to AI node again, and I will going to, let's say, use OpenAI, and I will going to use it to, let's say, generate the image. So here you can see image action, generate an image. So I will tap on it, and once you go back to canvas, this is where it is. Now what you can do is that you can just connect it like this. Okay, so just notice very careful, tap on this black gray arrow and drag it here to attach it here. So now what will going to happen? Now see, once you attach it, so on form submission data will also visible over here right now. Okay, and let's say if you disconnect it, so now if you open it, so you can see node, the previous node data will show you here. So that's why we need to attach it. So once you do this, now again we need to do the same task. Now this time we will just going to generate image, okay, on the basis of a topic. Again, make sure that OpenAI credentials are selected here, and as we have told you to connect it, remember, so do that. And image operation will be to generate the image, and the prompt you have to write. Okay, so let's say you can also do plenty of things, but here all you need to do is just enter the topic, that's it. Okay, so automatically, on the basis of this topic, it will just going to generate the image, that's it. So it basically means is that you are just telling to ChatGPT like this, um, generate image. Okay, and you're just writing like this, three tips, email marketing 3 tips, click on enter, and you will going to see ChatGPT will start to generate the image. So that exactly tasks we are doing right now. Just drag it here, good to go. And once you do this, just execute the step so that you can see the action performed over here. Okay, so let's wait. It will take few time, like chat gpt takes few times to generate the image. So same, it will take few seconds or less than let's say 1 minute for you to generate the image. Okay, so don't worry, it will generate the image, and the image will be generated on the basis of the topic, the prompt. So if you see here, click on view, so you can see the image has been generated for you. Awesome, right? So that's it. So now we got the text and image. So that exactly what we have done. So this first AI help us to generate the text, second AI help us to generate the image. Now guys, see, if you try to check here LinkedIn, so we cannot separate them, like we cannot, because we have a LinkedIn here. Okay, we have a LinkedIn, but first to use the LinkedIn, we first need to merge this both of the data. Okay, we want this text and image, like here in the post they both combine together as a one post. So here you will going to see this is a complete post. Okay, and this post has text, okay, here, and here it also has the image. So it has both of this data. So that exactly what we want. We want to combine both of the data. Okay, so what we will going to use is that merge node. So if you will going to see, notice carefully, we have used trigger node, we have used AI node. Okay, we have used trigger to generate the form, AI to generate the text and image. Now guys, we will going to use utility node, and remember utility node is helpful if you want to play with the data. So utility node help us to merge the text and image generated by the AI. So whatever image and text that has been generated by AI, right, so we will going to merge them into one. So let me show you this text and this image, they both will going to combine inside this node. Okay, and we will going to get the complete one post. Assume it as a one post which we can post directly to the LinkedIn. So that is what we will going to do now. So what we will going to do is that I will click on the plus button, and here you will see that as I have mentioned that these three together combine as a utility node. That means the utility node which you see here, okay, so the utility node which you see here is the combination of data transformation, core and flow. So that is what I want to tell you. So here you will see all of them, like data transformation, core, flow. So in our case, of course, there are 21 of them, so we cannot teach you. But if you go to data transformation, we have something known as merge. So this particular thing help you to merge the data together. So I will click on this merge. Okay, go back here, and you can see this is a merge data. Now just first disconnect it. Now this is a merge data. So what I will going to do, I will just going to connect the first to the first input, and second one is to the second input. That's it. Open the merge, and now you will be able to see all the data combined together. So first what we need to do is that we need to combine the data. So I will select combine as a mode, and combine by, let's say, position and two inputs. That means last two inputs. So if you will going to notice, in last two we have these two performed, so that thing we want to merge them together. That's it. Okay, and once you click on execute this step, now this utility node will help you to merge the data together. Okay, so let's wait, and you can see in the JSON it has basically merged both of the data. So just simple nutshell, just understand that it has merged the both the data. So you can just assume that it has provided us text and photo, both of them are now merged together so that we can post that to the LinkedIn. Okay, that is how easy it is. So once we have done this, now the last part is the action. So if you will going to notice here, so we have performed trigger, we have performed AI action node, and we have also used utility to merge the data. Now we will going to perform an action, and actions are always performed in the apps. In our case it will be LinkedIn, and a particular task will be post. Okay, and that is what we will going to do now. So you can see once we have got the data merged, now we will going to use this merged data to post in the LinkedIn. So make sure that in your N8N you have connected the LinkedIn. Okay, so make sure you do that. Click on the plus button and go to action in app and just search for LinkedIn. We need to create a post, tap on it, go back, and you can see that's how it is. Open it. Now make sure that you select where you want to post. If you want to post it in the personal account, so you can select the personal. So if you have watched, so you will able to see both of the options. So if you have watched this tutorial, okay, so you will basically going to understand how to connect the LinkedIn with N8N. Okay, so in case if you don't know, just go to my this website. Okay, we have already told you about this. So I want to post it inside my company page, that is my business page. So if you go here, so I want to post it inside my company page. Okay, so I will going to select as a LinkedIn business. I want to post, I want to create the post, and as a organization, that means I want to post inside my company. Now if you see, if you post it in the personal account, so everything is a straightforward. But for the company, you need this URL number. So URL means, let's say if you have a company account in the LinkedIn, okay, LinkedIn page basically. So each LinkedIn page has this URL number. So if you will focus here, okay, just open any of the page where you want to post it, and then you will see this number. So this number is basically the URL number which you need to copy. So I will just going to copy this number and I will paste it here. That's it. Once you do this, so what we are doing is that we are doing post on LinkedIn. That's it. Awesome. And everything is perfect. Now in the text, I will just going to go ahead with this data. Wait, I will just go to the merge, or you can just open, let's say, uh, all the data. So let's say here we have this particular thing. Let's put it here. Okay, so JSON message, or wait, what we can do is that in the merge data, we can just go ahead with the content, okay, if you want to. So now it will show you this JSON message, okay, something like this particular thing. Of course we will going to do that thing, but I want both message and content to show up together. So I can just make some changes here. So what I can do is that JSON, and then you can just open the brackets here, remove the dot, and in the quotes you can just write the text like this, okay, and then close the bracket, and then again open the bracket for the content like this, okay, and close the bracket, and boom, now it will basically going to post your both message and the image together. So that's the formula you need to write, okay, curly bracket, then JSON, then in the brackets you have to write the message here like this, and here you have to again open the bracket, content, close it, and attach that. Awesome, all good to go. So once you do this, that's how it's done. And now in the media, of course we want to attach the media, so select the image. That's it. That's what you need to do, because we want the media to also get posted. That's it, right? And let's say once you do this, just click on execute step, and let's wait and see the magic, okay. So let's wait, and it will going to post in your company page. So you can see it's done, and it has even shared the URL. By the way, if you go to the company page right now, okay, so you can see right now we have only one post here 1 hour ago. Let's refresh in front of you guys, and here we go. Again, the second post is about 3 email marketing, so it has just provided us that thing with the image, okay. So that's how your automation works, and it's very simple. So all you need to do is that just save it, make it active, you can use it any single time, and boom, you have built your complete automation. All you need to do is to execute it. Again, it will ask the form, what form you want to use. Suppose click on execute workflow, it will again going to open the form. You just need to write the topic, and after that topic, whatever topic you write, on that basis it will build your text and image, and it will post it on the LinkedIn. That's it. All you need to do in the effort is that write the topic. That's it, okay. And that is what I wanted to teach you over here. Now guys, one very important thing which I want to teach you guys is that right now you can see we have created automation. Make sure that you activate it to run it, okay, every single time. But guys, there are plenty of things like AI nodes, much more. So guys, I also have if you actually want to go in very in depth in the learning about the N8N, so you can just go to my website again, which is Kuku courses, okay. Just go to, let's say, kukucourses.com website, and once you go to the website, so my dear friends, all you need to do is that click on the courses, and here we have the N8N course. So if you search for N8N, so we have this N8N automation for AI agent masterclass. So this is a complete full course. So here you will see more LinkedIn examples like scrapping. So here you can see we have, if you go to the overview, we have more of the automations we have created, like LinkedIn job scrapper, LinkedIn connection, and other more LinkedIn automations, and many other automations we have built. So every of the automations we have built inside this course, and every single time we update and we add new content to this course. Currently this course is about 12 hours course. Okay, so you can explore this course. It's just going to cost you $5 when I'm recording it. Maybe in future we may increase the price, but just for $5 you can get this particular course for lifetime. But we also have a membership, so if you get any of our membership, so this will allow you to access this particular course of N8N plus other courses we have in our collection. So if you will see, we have other courses, so all the paid courses you will see in our website. You will be able to access them, from building e-commerce website to SendFox email marketing. You can build digital e-product website, Elementor full course, AI full course, ASC plugin course, Coolify to self-host plenty of things. Okay, Python course, Jupyter course, and Google Tag Manager course. Okay, Google Analytics course. And if you go more and more, so every of these courses are included in our membership. Okay, so if you take our membership, so you can take the benefit of it, and of course this course will also be included. Otherwise you can also purchase this course individually as well, but this course will going to contain each and everything. You can just check the curriculum, so every of the different tasks, different notes which we have available. So right now we have this automate LinkedIn post with AI. So we have just discussed very few notes, but with our this particular course, okay, if you start to if you enroll to this course, you will see plenty of things we have discussed about AI rag, AI agent, and much other tutorials. So in all the different tutorials here in our course, we have discussed about different nodes, so it will help you to grab and use all the different nodes. Okay, and you will also going to get the knowledge how to use different nodes. Okay, but this is all I wanted to teach you. So make sure that you explore our membership. You can also explore our membership here. You can purchase each individual course or just grab the lifetime membership from here as well. Okay, and also in the store we have the N8N templates and workflow. So if you open this, so if you want to get inbuilt 500 plus ready-made templates, so you can just copy and paste them just for $5. Okay, it is a separate product. Okay, so just for $5 you can also get our N8N template and workflow, which are very powerful. Just use them inside your workflow, just make little changes and you will be good to go. Okay, so this is all I wanted to teach you guys. Okay, so make sure that you explore our website. Also, as we have mentioned, we have lots of free library as well. So click on free library. You can check free library if you want to create affiliate SEO optimized blog post. So you can click on view button. It will show you our powerful prompt template and how to use it. So for that we have video attached as well, and also you can click on the free courses here to check all the free courses we have in our website. So plenty of things we have in our website, so make sure that you explore all of them. It will really going to help you out. Okay, so this is all I wanted to teach you, how you can automate LinkedIn post with AI.